Hey guys, welcome back. This video is just to showcase the skills, animations, abilities, and gear of the Knight Enchanter in Dragon Age Inquisition. This is hopefully not going to be too much longer than about 8 minutes or so. I'm just going to show you my gear, show you my build, and then we'll go close that rift so you guys can see it all in action. So let's get right into it with the equipment here. I use this 147 DPS staff. I can't remember where I got it, but I think it originally was about 96 DPS, and then I just added in the Master Corrupting Rune as well as the Thorny Staff Grip and Brutal Head, and it brought it up to 147. It's a really good staff, but I think it's pretty typical for staffs around level 15 to be around that much damage. For my armor, I really like the look of the armor, but it definitely needs to be upgraded. It's level 8 and I'm level 17. It's just that all the other armors I can either craft or buy don't look as good. They all look like regular old robes, or like he's wearing a cowl or something like that, and I don't really like it. So I've kind of stuck with it. I mean, with the Knight Enchanter, I found that I haven't really needed to get stronger armor. For the amulet, I got a superb amulet of willpower. I got a superb ring of life drain, so I get an extra 10% health on each kill. Belt of focus to gain more focus, and then a chain lightning ring to do more damage for chain lightning. As for my abilities, I'm mostly spec'd into the Knight Enchanter class. It has the primary amount of my skill points. So let's just get right into what the class entails. The main ability is Spirit Blade. It's your bread and butter. It has no cooldown, low mana costs. It does a pretty large amount of damage. Especially against barriers and guards. Like, you can get crits upwards of like 2,000, 2,500 easily, depending on the enemy you're fighting. Defending Blade is the upgrade for the ability. It reflects any projectiles that are shot at you, arrows, orbs from dragons. I think some magic spells if they have a projectile. You just have to time it right. I'm really bad at timing it. I always end up missing, and then I just get hit in the face with it and I look bad. Fade Cloak is the ability that makes me go invisible. It's a really good ability. It's not a stealth ability. I mean, the enemies know you're there. They try to attack you, but you're completely invulnerable when you have it activated. And then with its upgrade, Decloaking Blast, you do damage if you reappear inside somebody to 1,000 spirit damage, and it usually knocks them down if it's like a human or a lower level demon. So that's a really good ability. It's got a short cooldown, so you can move in and out, and it saves your life countless times. Combat Clarity just increases your mana generation when there's enemies around. Fade Shield is how you keep your barrier up, so it just increases your survivability by a ton. It adds 30% of the damage you deal, whether that be Spirit Blade or spells or your staff or anything like that. It just adds it straight to your barrier, so your barrier is almost always up. And then Veiled Riposte is another barrier-based ability where you deal damage back. You return 20% of the damage that's done to you when you have a barrier. So that's pretty handy. Night Protector, again, just increases the length of your barrier. It decreases the amount it decays over time. So, another handy one. Disruption Field, I don't really use it too often, but I guess it's a handy ability. It's a little AoE bubble around you, and it slows everything down. Slows all the enemies down and everything. And the upgrade increases the slow, so to the point where they pretty much just freeze. That's all the abilities I have here. Resurgence is the focus ability for this class. I never use it. It revives and heals your party members, but I don't know, I just don't use it. The other spells I have, for the Spirit Tree, I use Barrier with its upgrade to decrease the cooldown. I also use Guardian Spirit, which I think is essential for all mages. It just, when you're about to die, it just gives you a full barrier instantly, so it saves your life countless time. I think that's a core skill on each mage. I have these couple points in Storm for the Chain Lightning with its upgrade, and Stormbringer, which just randomly strikes an enemy every 15 seconds with a bolt of lightning. It's just kind of fun to see. Fire skills, I have Immolate and Wildfire. I really only have this to deal with despair demons and enemies that are weak to fire. And then for winter abilities, I just have Fade Step with its upgrade Frost Step. So it's a mobility spell. You just zip all over the battlefield, and low cooldown, so you can use it quite a bit. I think you're invincible when you're moving around too. And then the Frost Step just makes it so you do damage when you go through enemies. So that's just kind of how I'm spec'd out. Now let's deal with this rift. I think it's... What level are these guys? Level 15, so I'm level 17, so oh my god, I am getting all jammed up in here. Let's go around. So yeah, again, when you use Fade Cloak, like I just did there, you can attack. You can do everything inside. You can cast spells, attack, and then if you just try and make sure you end up with them inside them, then you just do that extra amount of damage. Right, and then again, ending up inside them, using that ability to try and zip through them and do as much damage as I can, freeze them or chill them. And I got a Despair Demon over here, so I got something for you. Let's do that. So yeah, I mean, Despair Demons, they take extra damage from Spirit, but they also take extra damage from Fire, so that's kind of why I have the Immolate ability. It's low cooldown, does a good amount of damage. Let's see if we can use... let's go get these two guys and pop this up. So you see once they enter, they pretty much just freeze up. And then you can just beat on them if you want. So then you see she has a barrier up, so I did 1200 or 1100 damage against her with the barrier. I'm not in a good place here. Let's just deal with these guys. Actually, it feels like I'm not in a good place, but I'm actually doing pretty okay. Ow. So I mean, as you can see, I'm getting knocked down, I'm getting beaten up a bunch, but I'm still, like, my barrier is full. I haven't even taken any damage. So, I mean, again, I am a little bit higher leveled for this than I should be, but it just kind of goes to show, like, that was going to do damage. I just made myself invisible, and it's fine. I'm also freezing, so... Here with an Immolate. See if I can... I see 1700 damage crit on the barrier there, so... Again, like, the barrier move, or the Fade Cloak move rather, and the Frost Step are both really low cooldown. Oh, come on. So you can get around the field real easily. There we go. So I didn't even take any health damage, or if I did, I healed it up with that ring, so... There you guys go. It's a quick video on the skills, abilities, and my gear. So thanks for watching. If you do have any comments, any questions, feel free to post them below and I'll try and do my best to answer them. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I am just getting started. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing, and I'm having a little bit of fun with it. So if you guys do have any comments, suggestions, or questions, just leave them below. If you want, you can like the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Again, thanks for watching.